Alright, what's up guys? This is Noah996 and today, as you can see, I'm giving you guys a deck profile of Synchrons. This is using most of the new Synchron stuff, as well as using cards from the structure deck. There are a couple cards that I've added in, as you could probably tell very quickly. All the monsters, for example, at least the main deck monsters, are from the structure deck, so there's a little hint right there. So most of this is completely of the structure deck. You can make it from the structure deck. This is my version, probably not the most best or consistent version of Synchrons. I'd argue that there really isn't one. It's really all is, what you decide to do with your Synchros. But I feel that is a pretty decent standard. I might even do a video of this. Who knows? I may go back to that, because Synchrons are kind of fun to use. So we start off with 3 Junk Synchron. Obviously, this is your main tuner. This is your main boy here. Lets you bring back a level 2 or lower monster. It can even be another tuner if you want to set up more crazy plays. So yeah, really good card. Awesome at 3. 3 Quick Draw Synchron. I was considering playing 2, but considering that it has to be discarded special summon and that you can discard Synchrons and shit, really good. And it's a tuner by itself and can summon any of the warrior synchro monsters. 3 Synchron Explorer. Was playing at 2, now playing at 3. Lets you, in early testing I was playing at 2. When normal summon lets you target a synchron monster and special summon it, so you can either synchron, jet, quick draw, jet, or junk. Really cool. 3 Rush Warrior. First testing, I was playing 1, but then I looked a second at its graveyard effect. Really good, so bumped it up to 2. At 2, it still was not giving me what I needed. Sometimes I would draw 2 of it and be like, oh fuck, what do I do now? Because its hand effect is not that bad, but I would rather have its graveyard effect just because it can recycle shit. So now I am playing at 3, and it helps to get out more level 5 stuff with the next card, Jet Synchron, which I originally was playing at 3, cut it down to 2 because I don't play level 4 monsters that much. I guess you could, but I don't. It has a nice graveyard effect where you can special summon it by attributing a monster, and if it's sent to graveyard as synchro material, it doesn't have to be used for Jet Warrior, which I like. You can use it for other shit. You can add a junk monster. So yeah, pretty good card. 2 Doppel Warrior, of course, these are pretty standard. 2 Kleebolt Hedgehog, because it can just recycle itself. 2 Level Eaters, because we do play Quasar, and we want to have that level manipulation as often as we can. And then, of course, 2 Evac Failure. For spells, and no traps, as you can see. 3 Tuning to search out for our monsters. 2 Rhoda, because we're playing more warriors than I actually expected. I might even bump this up to 3. I just don't know what I would take out at the moment. 2 Misties, 2 Duality. Ideally, I want to play Upstart Goblin, but this is based off a deck I built in real life, and I don't have any Upstart Goblin, so I'm just keeping it as Duality. So it'll hinder you for a moment, but it's pretty good early game if you have nothing else. Not very good late game, though, which is why I only play 2. Galaxy Cyclone, Night Beam, Scrap Fist. I only play 1 Junk War, which is the only reason why I'm playing it, but it has a really nice effect. Basically, you can if it battles an opponent's monster, it gains all these effects. So opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. If it attacks in defense position, inflict piercing damage, double any battle damage, cannot be destroyed by battle, and the opponent's monster that battled it is destroyed at the end of the battle damage step. So you could actually crash this into some big guy that you can't get over, even with Junk Warrior's effect allowing you, it gets the total attack of all level 2 or lower monsters you control, which surprisingly you will control a lot of with this deck. So I guess you could go over towers. I don't think it affects towers at all, actually. You can get over other big stuff, like you can get over Trish, Necros Trish. You can get over any of the fusions for Ritual Beast. You can get any of those. So really good card. Only at 1 though, just because I play 1 Junk Warrior. Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, Book of Moon, 1 for 1. Finally got this card. I'm so happy. Soul Charge and Raigeki. For the extra deck, all synchros, as you can see, we're playing 2 Stardust Warrior. Now, this is a very, 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 very good card. It requires 1 Tuner Synchro monster and 1 non-Tuner Synchro monster. Obviously, you're going to be using a Cell and Jet Synchron. No, a Cell, Synchron, and Jet Warrior most of the time. And it basically, if you special summon on monsters, so Pendulum Summon is affected by this, you can tribute this card and negate the summon if you do destroy the monsters. So against Cleese and many of the Pendulum decks come out, especially something big that's big in OCG right now, Perform, Mage, and Pals, which I'm assuming when we get Wizard into TCG, that'll become a thing. That's really good against that. And of course the Pendulum Magicians, which I don't know when we're getting. I want to say around November. Yeah, I think it's November we're getting it. Or maybe, am I wrong? Or was that November? No, it's November, I think. November. No, that's the... I don't know when we're getting it. Either way, it might be next year. Either way, we're getting it. And once they come over, it's going to be very, very interesting to see where they go. But anyway, it negates that. And also, it has another cool effect. If it leaves the field... If it's destroyed by battle, or if it leaves the field because of opponent's card effect, so even if it gets banished, that counts as leaving the field, its effect will activate, which is really good. Sucks that it can't, it would be really busted if it could use it based on its own effect, like, and then automatically come it back. That'd be awesome, but, you know. You could target one level 8 or lower warrior monster, warrior synchro monster. Now let me clarify, that doesn't mean warrior type, that means warrior in the name, like Jet Warrior, Drill Warrior, Junk, whatever. Yeah, so one of those cards. And it counted as a synchro summon, which is really good with our next card, which is Triple Jet Warrior. Now, the reason why this is really good with this effect, and why you want to special summon this card most with Warrior's effect, is because of when it's synchro summon, you can target one card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. That automatically makes it good because it counts as a synchro summon, and you can special summon this. And if it's in the graveyard, you can you can tribute a level 2 or lower monster. Yeah, level 2 or lower monster, and special summon this, but it's banished when it leaves the field. So you know, it's still good. Then we played Triple SL Synchron. I tried it at 2, found out I needed more material, so 3 is perfect. Basically, this is our replacement. I'll tell you right now, I'm not playing Formula Synchron, if you could probably already guess by sniping at the extra deck. I'm not playing Formula because, for one, I don't have it, and 2, I'm really pissed at the extra deck. Really pissed at the structure deck didn't come with Formula because it did in the OCG, I believe. So yeah, this is kind of our replacement, I guess. Because I believe at the time it was announced. No, Formula was at 3 at the time. So, yeah. So, anyway. Basically, you can send a Synchron monster from your deck to the graveyard, which of course fuels many combos with the Synchron monsters. Increase its level by the set monster's level, or decrease its level by the set monster's level. So basically, you can send a junk Synchron, make this into a level 2 tuner, use Synchron Explorer to get it back, or boost Rush Warrior's effect, and just make Quasar, which you can make in this deck, which I have done a couple times. And we play one Junk Warrior because, like I said, it's not that good to warrant a second play. It's just another level 5. TG Hyper Librarian is, of course, it's TG Hyper Librarian. What can you say? You know, it's used in many Quasar decks. Just extra draw power. Drill Warrior, because it has a nice effect. First of all, you can during main phase 1, you can have this card's attack, and if you do, you can attack your opponent directly. And then after that, you can discard it, discard a card, banish this, and then get it back next turn, and then search for a card. I mean, that's just awesome for that. You're most likely going to get this off with Stardust Warrior's effect, not really Synchro Summoning, because I believe the only option you have is with Quick Draw and Level Eater, and that's a situation that is very, very unlikely to happen. So, but it's still a good enough card to have with Stardust Warrior's effect. Then we play Junk Berserker. This is, because we play a lot of level 2s and not a lot of level 1s, you know, this card really is needed for Quick Draw Synchro ability. I was playing originally a Junk Archer, but I decided to switch it out because I thought Junk Berserker, 1, has higher attack, and 2, can potentially do more damage in the late game rather than Junk Archer. Even though Junk Archer is a good card, and if I had extra room, I might actually put it in. But, you know, I just decided with Junk Berserker. Then we play one World Warrior. If I had another copy of this, I would take out Junk Berserker entirely, because World Warrior is freaking amazing. You're going to mainly be getting this off with Stardust Warrior's effect. But this card sets up so many other synchro plays, because you can special summon a machine or warrior type level 2 monster or lower monster from your deck. Unfortunately, you can't bring out Level Eater, which can help with a lot of complicated synchro plays, but still, very good. So basically, Rush Warrior, Jet Synchron, Doppel Warrior, Synchron Explorer, all those are targets, really good. And then, of course, we play our Shooting Star Dragon, and of course, we play that because Quasar, yes. So, I don't even explain Quasar. You all should know what it does. It's freaking awesome. I mean, it's awesome if you can get it off, because it's very hard. It's very hard to get it off, especially with this version of the deck. Most of the time, I'm only going to go into Stardust Warrior. But yeah, Quasar is still nice to have. So guys, that is my Synchron deck profile. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Like, dislike. The fact that you've acknowledged my video, just makes me want Synchro. I'm running out of things to say. Please leave helpful things to say in the comments below, please. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me today. I might do a dual video of this. I might bring that back if it goes well. I was just, so far it hasn't gone too terribly bad. I did have a match where clearly a guy who did not know what he was doing with fucking Red Eyes, and I was basically arguing with him for a bunch of minutes, and it turned into this whole thing, and like, oh, ugh. So, that may happen, they might not happen, I don't know, but we'll just have to see. So this is being No1996, and I will see yins later. Peace!